It's a real asset, and it really showed tonight how Jamari, Tarik, everybody was able to come off the front, even Brad, everybody was able to come off the bench and give us a spark of energy and get us rolling.
There was a lot of time in the first half where you were on the court with 4 reserves, and yet there wasn't much of a follow-up. Can you just talk about you have that depth?
Don't even notice it. I feel like it doesn't really matter who starts, because whenever somebody's on the court, we shouldn't lack anything. We feel like no matter who's on the court, we should be able to do the same thing.
Tarik, you like the Bruise Brothers nickname that you guys are? You get a poster like those old NFL ones, Junkyard Dogs or something. You and Jamari.
There's a poster. Oh, you saying we have one?
Marketing, the Bruise Brothers.
That's pretty cool. It's a cool nickname, and I think it suits us. It fits us. We go out there, we play hard. I think we'll have more than 2 people. There's a couple Bruise Brothers. I got 2 of them sitting beside me as well. So it's about. I say we have a lot more to add on to that poster. So it's gonna be a big poster. You guys give me some time to work on that.
Andrew, did you get switched onto Aaron Harris, or just in a little adjustment when you started guarding after he hit the 3 threes? How did that work?
No, I was guarding him the whole game. But after he hit the 3 threes, I just knew I had to guard him closer and be more aggressive with him.
Well, it certainly worked. What did you change up?
I just tried to turn him into a driver instead of a shooter.
Andrew, how much are you enjoying playing here at Allen Fieldhouse and soaking in, knowing that there might not be a whole lot more of these games for you?
It's always a great feeling. Just enjoying all the time and all the games I get to play here. Just enjoying the time with my friends, my teammates, the coaches, and all the fans. It's just a wonderful feeling.
Andrew, were you trying to be a driver today and not a shooter? I mean, did you try to get into the lane? Was that an emphasis?
I try to be aggressive, get into the lane, try to get contact, go to the foul line, and get my teammates involved.
Coach mentioned you might have been settling at Texas and maybe a little bit at Baylor. Did you feel yourself kind of doing that a little bit?
Yeah, I like to shoot. So.
Tarik, can you talk about your chemistry with you and Jamari on the court together?
We have good chemistry as a team. If you look at our stats, we're an unselfish team. We all play well together. Like Wayne said earlier, when we get out there on the floor, whether it be the starters or the guys that come off the bench, it's really no difference. We keep it up. But me and Mario just used to practicing with each other every day. We used to hanging out with each other. It's just a friendship and a bond that everybody has on the team, but we just have, ours is a little bit higher because we just practice every day with one another.
Wayne, going back to what you were saying about the guys off the bench giving you all a lift, in what ways do you feel like maybe you neutralized West Virginia's bench to where their 6th and 7th men didn't come out and bring them a spark?
We never really looked at it as trying to neutralize their bench. We tried to defend them as a whole, defend their whole team, and the players that came off the bench, we feel like we got to guard everybody. It's not coming off the bench or starters.
Anything else for the players?
None of you guys have been in Manhattan yet for a game. Can you envision what Monday night's going to be like at K-State, especially after such a big win they had today?
I feel like going expecting the worst, expecting a hostile environment, expecting not to get any calls, expecting it to not go our way, but battling through it.
And due to our strength of schedule this season, where we played thus far, especially non-conference and in conference, how loaded the Big 12 is, we've been war tested. We've been tested very well up to this point. So K-State, it's very personal. It's an in-state rivalry, and it's probably going to be one of our best games. But at the same time, we've been in some pretty hostile situations. Starting off when we went to Iowa State, that's a pretty hostile situation from my point of view and how many places I played. Oklahoma wasn't bad, so we're ready for that.
You guys were probably getting ready for the game, but did you see what they did to Texas today, and did that get your attention a little bit?
I'm not sure. We didn't get a chance. Obviously, we didn't get a chance to see the game and see how they played. But we got to see the numbers. And with our conference, how loaded it is, any given night, anything can happen. That's been shown coming into conference. We have a lot of teams that were non-conference, like going crazy around the country. Their schedule was crazy, and they were winning games. And then in conference, they've taken a couple losses just because the Big 12 is so loaded.
Tarik, this is one of the few games so far where you're playing a team for the second time. So you kind of know them, more than the team you haven't played. How do you think that might play out on Monday, especially on the road?
That's when depth comes into play, and the depth of our team and how deep we can go into our bench and how many weapons we have. And every night, everybody doesn't play all the way to their abilities, and so some people take over some nights, some people take over other nights. So it's in scouting us, there's some weapons that they haven't seen yet at their full potential when we play them that might shine next time we play them, and we're expecting to shine when we play them.
Andrew and Wayne, if either one of you or both can answer this, it seems that you guys draw the tough defensive assignment on the other team's best perimeter player or shooter. What kind of challenge do you take that as?
We just take pride in our defense. We try to lock down our defender. Just know his strengths. Just remember all the scouting reports and the thing that coach told us.
Yeah, I agree with Andrew. And I feel like we feed off we go into the game thinking about the right things like defense, everything else will come.
All right, fellas.
Thank you.